OMG, starting early for once, but I do have ulterior motives, so I have to start off with that. But hi, welcome. It is Tuesday. I know I did start early, but I did it on purpose. That way I could go ahead and talk about some stuff here. But welcome to Tuesday. We made it. I don't know about you, but I am excited that we made it. I hope my microphone is not too crazy loud. Like, I'm looking at it and it's like jumping to red like crazy. But I also know that this is like way more sensitive, so I hope this is, I'm not blasting your ears out or anything like that. But yes, we're here, Dolly Talk Tuesday, and we talk about things in relation to the BJD hobby, and we, just have a good time. So today we're going to be talking about different things and tips and tricks and stuff that I use to take care of dolls, because that's a big thing. Okay, and it was funny because we were doing like restringing like on Instagram the other day, and I know we'd also done like a video recently too about taking care of like my brain just completely went blank. Wigs? Or was I talking about wigs? And we were doing the wig stoppers. That's right, we were doing the wig stoppers, and I was talking about how you need to keep your wig stoppers on. It helps protect your dolls. You should periodically check your dolls and blah blah blah. So that's what made me think about today's video, because I thought, I probably should talk about like ways to maintain your dolls, like an updated version, and like one day I'll sit down and actually record it nicely with my nice camera, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it yet. So yes, that's our purpose of today, and I did start early because I wanted to go ahead and do a couple of other housekeeping things, and kind of talk to you guys about some stuff. Hello, American Girl Films. Just going on. Hello. Yes, I'm glad you're here. Claire, hello. Nice to see you. Let me go ahead then and just get this out of the way. So, FYI, DollCon Dallas tickets for pre-registration are still up for grabs. It's doing amazing though, let me tell you. Hashtag blessed. It has been fabulous. We have a lot of people, when they buy their tickets and stuff like that, they're super duper excited, and they're like, yeah, I got my tickets, I'm going to be coming to DollCon Dallas, and I love it. I love the enthusiasm. We're trying to put out some more stuff now that we've pretty much, I want to say, I think we've accepted some of the vendors already, so the vendor lists should be updating hopefully soon. But something that I wanted to do was that I've been trying to get out like little blurbs on our Instagram to kind of talk about the vendors, the artists, and stuff like that. So I don't know if you follow any of our other social media, but we do have a Facebook page and we do have an Instagram page, and I don't know if it's going to bring me to it. Oh, it did. Great. Cool. And so you can see like we have like a little shop highlight here. We have an artist highlight here with Jacob. And so we're going to try to kind of give you these little like sneak them in there, like, so you guys can take a look to see what's coming your way if you are going to be attending. And then I'm also going to be trying to put in more stuff like for the workshops, to kind of talk to you about what kinds of things we're going to be featuring for the workshops this year. So yeah, I really hope that you do give us a follow or take a look at us on Instagram. But like I said, this has been increased. This is definitely increased. So these are just a couple of our vendors. Because I don't remember seeing some of these on here. So we've definitely updated it since then, which is great. And you can see we have a variety. They all offer different things like clothing. Some of it's like miniature design stuff. Some of it is like modified dolls that are for sale and stuff like that. Like a bunch of just different things. So I really hope you take a look at it. Again, be on the lookout on our Facebook and our Instagram pages, because we're going to go ahead and be putting out those features so you can take a look at our artists and everybody else that is coming to the convention this year. So very, very, very excited. So yes. Hey Sarah, you're already in your second week of school and you're fighting a bug. Yeah. Welcome. I'm not ready for that. And the funny thing is that my daughter got sick. She had COVID, and then like I was literally playing keep away. It started with my husband. My husband had it, and then my daughter got it, and then I was like sleeping like in a separate room and stuff, and I was just like trying not get involved at all, because I went back to school this week, but it was just staff only, and so I've been really honestly trying not to get sick. So it's been like a keep away game, but I think we're doing good. How is the mic, guys? Can you guys just let me know? I'm freaking out because I keep on seeing it bump to the red, and I'm like scared I'm just yelling in your ear. So please let me know if that's too much, and then I will try to make some adjustments. So yes, anyway, long story short, please come take a look. You can still register, and I think they're still doing the contest too. They have is it not gonna be here? Yeah, get your ticket. There we go. Sorry, I didn't click on a link and it did not go through. So the ticket right now, you can take a look. Early bird badge is $35, and then it'll change to the regular pricing, which is $55, which is still honestly not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. So I think it's pretty good. And then you get entered into our giveaway, which I'm surprised it's not on this page, but maybe they posted it. I know it's on Facebook, and I know we posted about it on our Instagram, which is this little thing right here, the early bird ticket giveaway. JK, I can't go into it because I need to log in. But yeah, if you put in your ticket, get your ticket now. I want to say it'll stop like in, don't quote me on this, November or October. So definitely you can get a SmartDoll Independence, a DollZone Minimo, Rainbow High Vision. These are the 3 dolls. They literally, if you just buy a ticket, you're entered into this giveaway, and you could literally get one of these dolls. So it's insane. So, I mean, just crazy. So definitely go buy your ticket. Yeah, I guess it didn't. But yeah, it's coming up. It'll be coming up here before we know it. You know, even though it's February and it'll be in 2025, it's going to be here before you know it. So definitely want to check that out. Make sure, if you haven't already, you know, give us a follow. You know, come take a look at us. So, hello, Kitty. Hello. Yeah, I'm really sad to hear you're sick, Sarah. Hello, 1/4 Canadian. Hello. So yes, today we're going to go ahead and talk about how to take care of our dolls, because I'm definitely, like I've said before, you should definitely take my advice, but I don't take my own advice. Let's just be real. So really, I mean, I used to be really good at it, okay? Let's give myself some credit here, okay? I used to be really good at it, and I would like take my dolls like off the shelf every month, and I would like clean them, and I would, you know, check them and make sure they were okay. Like, it's turned into like, maybe I'll do it in a year. You do want to make sure that you're checking on them, especially if you have them in dark clothing. So today we're going to play a game, and it's going to be, did my doll get stained or not? So this girl has been wearing these purple, really cute, shiny pants. I love them. And then she has like a really dark, kind of a dark bluish kind of wig. This is my Cujo. Wait a minute. We have Dana, and we have, is it Sarah? I don't remember what the other one was called. They're Hujo dolls, okay? That's why they like sound like super duper clicky, because they have like the gears inside of their joints. They're really, really cool dolls, but sadly the company, rest in pepperonis. So yeah, I've had her sitting there. Now, what she is made out of, and I guess it really depends on your dolls too, for maintenance. It will differ depending on what your doll is made out of, but you know, the general idea is the same. You want to check on them, make sure they're okay, especially if they're wearing dark clothing. You want to check it out, make sure there's no staining and all that jazz. But resin does tend to like to absorb the color more, and it will stain. This girl's not made out of resin. She's made out of like ABS, so it's like a plastic material. Like really, I mean, they're both technically plastics, but she's very, very like plastic. Like it's very, I don't know how to explain it. I know the common thing I've given as a comparison usually is that, like, you know, when you have like that little play kid like tea set, the traditional just play tea set, whatever, it's made out of plastic. It's that kind of plastic. It feels like that plastic. It's very smooth. It's very light, But yeah, it's very plasticky. So yeah. Oh no, Sarah. Laughs in vinyl stain trauma. Oh no. Anyway, so we're going to take this off and we're going to see how everything is. Because like I said, it varies from whatever your doll is made out of. Another one that really, really likes to stain are vinyl dolls. Like Fan is saying right now. Yeah. Vinyl dolls will stain like nobody's business. They will absorb the color of whatever they're wearing. So you just have to be careful. So I mean, she's looking pretty good. Honestly, like I don't really see anything. I think that's just, I'm not even sure what that is. That might be like a little bit of discoloration, but I don't think it's anything really major. So technically, whenever you have your dolls, it's good to kind of check on them periodically, make sure there's no staining, give them a good clean. And one of the things I like to use to clean my dolls with is a Magic Clean Eraser. So the Magic Clean Eraser, you just kind of just do it. You can do it dry. I don't normally wet it. You can wet it. There's nothing wrong with you putting water on it. I just don't, because normally it just comes off. Now, I will tell you, and it was funny because when we were talking about things I wish I knew before I joined the hobby, and taking a mask seriously is one thing that I wish I took seriously. And I have to constantly remind myself that I need to put on a mask whenever I'm doing dry erase, like not dry erase, my brain's so dead, this Magic Clean Eraser work. So I think for doing this kind of work, it's fine to wear something like this. This is just like a regular standard N95 mask. But generally, if you're doing actual deep resin work, like let's say you're going to sand the doll, like if you need to sand it, then yes, I would highly recommend getting not this mask. You would get a actual ventilated mask to help you clean your doll. I am very, very pleasantly surprised to see there really isn't that much staining. But again, it has to do with what your doll is made out of. Let me go back to the mask stuff. So it's really important, I think, to have it whenever you're doing like cleaning work like this, like dry work, because this starts to break down, and it's got nice little particles. I can feel it on my hand. It's got nice little particles that start breaking up, and that stuff is not fun to breathe in. Like I have literally now, I don't know if it's age, maybe I just ignored it when I was younger, but whenever I do it now, it tickles my throat, which I mean, when you're thinking about it, hello, you're like literally inhaling these little particles. So, it's not the best thing to be inhaling, so I would highly recommend that you be careful when you're doing these things. Oh Lord, I haven't taken off, that's another thing, I haven't taken off these shoes, and she has no socks. So I will be very, very surprised if there is absolutely nothing on her, like no staining at all. I need to take off her shoes so I can take off her pants. That sounds funny. That's something you would, only doll collectors. There really should be like only doll collectors say this. Oh, okay, now this one did stain. I am shocked. I am shook. It is stained on this one now. So this did get stained, and it's funny because like I said, I didn't think it was going to stain because she's ABS, and ABS is, like I said, it's just plastic really. But I mean, she's been wearing this for a while, for a long while. It had to have been maybe I'm not joking, like a year or two she's been wearing this same outfit, and I have not changed her, taken her out of this. Like, she's just been wearing this straight up. Oof. Yeah, I'll show you guys here in just a second. So again, this is why it's super duper important that, as a part of your maintenance of something that you do, is that you periodically check on your doll, And then give them a nice little scrub. And then you can, you start feeling it too, because that's a good common question people ask. Well, when do you reseal a doll? Because most companies, they should spray the body for you, but sometimes they don't. And when they don't, when you feel it, there's a significant difference. Like when you can feel whether or not something has like MSC on it or some type of sealant on it, because it feels kind of, generally people use matte. So it has like a I don't want to say rough surface, but it does have a different texture than like a very, very smooth, like sealed resin. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you, and it is slightly discolored on her booty. So excuse the doll booty that's about to be in your face, but I'm trying to like cover up her lady hoo-ha, but I guess I can't. You can see it in the plastic. Now, this is where I'm super curious, because I don't know if you can see it or not. It's really hard to tell, I think, on stream, but her feet, maybe you'll be able to tell. Oh yeah, those look dirty. Look at that. You can see like a line now, right? Like there's a black line on her foot. That's because it shouldn't be there. There is a line there because of the casting, the way it is cast, but it shouldn't be that prominent because she's made out of ABS. It really shouldn't have to stand out like that, but yeah, it is. Yeah, I've never had a doll come sealed before. Really? I've had some come sealed. Like like my doll family dolls, I feel like those normally come in sealed. I feel like because they smell like when you open it. That's another thing too. You like smell it. Like you can smell the resin and like the sealant on it. Like it's all fresh. Aw, look at this. Hujo 2011. Oh my god, I'm so old. God, what is that? 13 years? Holy crap. No way. Did I do my math right? 11 minus 24. 1. And there's a 3. Yeah, 13, right? Oh my god. There's like a little, on her back here. It has the little, like, date. I'm trying to, like, do you see it? 2011. Oh man, it was a great company, let me tell you. I really, really miss this company. Like, if it came back to life magically one day, I'd be so happy. I'd be extremely happy. So, oh lord. So, here's the thing I'm worried about. Is that ABS, like I said, is different than resin. It's different than vinyl. It's way different. So, ABS, I don't know how successful I'm going to be taking this off with a magic clean eraser. Because ABS is like... I feel like at this point it's just colored. It's colored the plastic. The plastic has absorbed it. I can't get it off. Yeah. Should have been wearing some socks instead of leaving her in those shoes. Are you guys just hearing all the like little probably. Hello, Jeanette. Hello. Alright, yeah. I'm not sure if this is really gonna come off. I might have to actually use something stronger. I think some of it is coming off, but not hardly very much of it. So these are her footies. Let me see if I can get the footies in frame. Come on, footies, focus. It just doesn't want to. Like, my camera decides when it wants to. It's just it has its own mind. But do you kind of see it? Do you see it, like, right here? Like, where it looks black? From her shoes? I don't know if you can see it or not. So, yeah, that's staining on ABS. Oh, that sucks so bad. But it's also my fault because I didn't ever do anything else, so completely all my bad. So what are some other things you can do then? I there was like a lot of debate because when these dolls came out, there wasn't really a lot of other dolls that were made out of ABS. So like people were trying different things, and even I was trying different things. Like somebody had like, I forget where, maybe it was Emery that said it, like about using Simple Green, which is a cleaning product. And so I was using Simple Green to clean it, and honestly, I mean, it's fine, but again, you have to be careful with some of those cleaning, like the really strong cleaning agents. You have to be super duper careful with them. And definitely it's not something that you just let it soak and like stay there. Like it's something that needs to be like watched. You need to watch it and then like clean it like automatically when you're done. I was trying to like show you how I'm scrubbing this, but I realized my camera wasn't down. So yeah, it is not. I mean, some of it came off, but it is not for the most part coming off. It is just really dark on the corner there. Oh, there you go. Wow, look at it. There we go. We got it now. So do you see right here on the edge? Oh God, I moved my finger now. That doesn't want it. Even up here on the foot, it's like stained. I love it. I love how my stream's consistent of nothing but me trying to get my camera to focus, and it doesn't want to focus. It's the lot of life I live. So anyway, typical care, you would just kind of like give your doll a nice little scrub. You're giving them a little bath. It's a little spa day, right? And then after this, like I said, you would reseal them, kind of evaluate what kind of clothing you still want to put on them, or if you feel like, oh crap, I shouldn't put them in that outfit because it's staining them, like you change their outfit, okay? You change it, you get something else. For our vinyl friends, and I'm pretty sure you can use it for other dolls as well, they do make like bodysuits. Bodysuits are really good investments too. They make bodysuits that can be put all the way to the top up here. They're like fit like overalls kind of, and it covers like the whole body here. They made like half ones too, where you can wear it like here, like pantyhose, like for your doll. And I've seen them through Volks, and I don't really, someone will have to, if you guys have seen them in chat in other places, like where you would recommend getting them from. I want to say there might be some on Etsy, but I haven't looked recently. But I just remember that for sure, like 100% I know Volks was selling them in maybe a couple of other places, but they're not a very, I don't know, maybe they're too hard to make, or I really don't know what the deal is, but I feel like I would love to put all my dolls in bodysuits, because they are, that bodysuit will really, it's like pantyhose, like putting pantyhose on your doll. It kind of like gives an extra layer of protection, you know? A little Germ X might help get rid of the stains. Found it's good for getting off stubborn stains. I bought a doll secondhand with Sharpie marks. Oh no. And Germ X took them right off. Huh. Maybe like it's alcohol, really is what it is. So, I mean, I don't see why not. I have used hand sanitizer when a guy grabbed my poor Obitsu at a convention with grubby, ew, gross, with grubby fingers, and it worked. I may have screamed internally just a little. Oh my gosh, what is your name? Kyan? That's really horrible and horrifying, really, honestly. Going to a convention and somebody just grabs your doll. No thanks, I don't want that. So anyway, I'm feeling really good because I have a mask on and none of these little tiny particles are getting in my mouth. So we're good, we're doing good. But yeah, typically you just kind of just look at different spots, kind of clear it, clean it. Oh my god, it's like the neck. The neck is so dirty. Why is it so dirty? I mean, I guess she was wearing a black sweater, so I mean, I guess that's probably what that is, so. That's why I only brought the Obitsu. Oh my gosh, imagine if you brought something else. Yeah, it's amazing to me. Like, I mean, it's just kind of standard etiquette. Like, you don't just, like, touch other people's things. Like, you kind of, like, need to talk to them first, right? And, like, ask them. It's kind of a weird... Even when I'm at a doll convention, I don't ever just grab somebody's doll. Like, I always ask, like, hey, like, oh my god, I love your doll. Like, can I see it? Like, you know, and then they, like, choose to hand it over or not. Okay. Yeah, she's got stains on her. Like, I don't really... I'm gonna have to... She's gonna need something else to really deep clean some of it. But yeah, she is better, I will say. Better than what she was. But yeah, we need to... She needs to go through an actual, like, chemical bath of some sort. So, let's take a look at contestant number 2. Contestant number 2 is a soul doll, and she was gifted to me from a fellow viewer here. And she also kind of just chills there because she's like a single jointed body, which is such a rare thing, I feel like, for most dolls nowadays. She's kind of loose. I probably should tighten her up too. But she's a beautiful, beautiful doll. And I was hoping to change out her wig, and I wanted to check on her wig. Because even colorful things like this is just like a teal color wig, right? Even things like this can stain your doll. So you just want to kind of keep an eye. Like I said, you want to take off their wigs every now and then and check to make sure everything looks good underneath. So she is resin. So this is resin, and it's white resin. So double whammy on that one for maintenance, because she will stain. Oh my gosh, she is just living a free life right now. Let me tell you. Cause I was like, oh, I wonder if she's been sitting on something. I've kept her in the closet too because she's white. Because they do. I feel like these will yellow more. Maybe it's just me being crazy. So I'm just trying to like preserve her as much as I can, especially since she was a gift. So I just kind of keep her in there, and she's just chill. But I love her. She's so beautiful. She has like a really nice, like, it's kind of much like a sad, tragic looking face. But I really like her a lot. She's really pretty. But yeah, she's looking pretty good, honestly. For sitting on the shelf for as long as she's kind of been just chilling in that closet there, I mean, she's doing pretty good. I don't think there's really anything crazy. Now, typically you wouldn't, like how I'm doing right now, just kind of just doing it near the face up and stuff. I did her face up, so I don't care. So, like, I'm fine. Like, if I were to scratch it or get anything, damage it or anything like that, I can fix it. I did the face up, so I'm fine with it. So we're gonna just scrub her down. Just give her a little scrub. That's all we're gonna do for her. She's got really pretty hands. But yeah, she's single jointed. It's been a hot second, you know, since I've picked her up, but it's really cool to see a single jointed doll. And if you're curious and you're asking Asenva, you keep on saying that, what does that mean? Basically it means that she can only bend. Like, she does have this little part here that's common to most dolls. They have like a little peanut piece inside, but I don't really think it was designed to bend as most of the modern ones do nowadays. So this little piece doesn't have anything really to lock into. It can only really just straight, and then I wouldn't even say that part moves. I would say probably only this one. It has a groove on the back, so it only can do like almost a 90 degree, and that's pretty much it. The arms are kind of like similar too. It's only like this. They don't really go beyond this. So when you talk about a double jointed doll, they kind of move a lot more than that. So you'll see now, like the design here, we have it like doubled, so that way she can bring it in here typically, and it goes in more. So now we can do like a more sharper bend, and that's kind of like what you see with all the dolls now. But back in the olden days, you would actually have to buy, when you bought a doll, you would buy them with a single jointed bodies or a double jointed body. But most dolls nowadays come with double joints, which is really nice for posability purposes and stuff like that. So really, really good. What's up, Jacob? So yeah, we're just checking our dolls and making sure no one's stained. And I already have one casualty, so we're not doing so hot right now. Anyway, I like her a lot. I just really need to switch out her wig. She looks angry. She's a very grumpy looking girl. And then like I pierced her ears and gave her little ear pierced things on it. So she's really grumpy. She's my grumpy little, I don't know, elf person, lady. I don't know. She's probably gonna be doing pretty good because I didn't put anything dark on her. So I don't really see any staining. We're good there. Okay. We're hashtag winning on that. But we're just going to kind of give her a little scrub down here. Make sure her legs look okay. She's been sitting on the top shelf, so I think she's been doing okay up there. One thing I always do check is, pretty much all my dolls sit, Some people's dolls in their collection stand. They have like, they'll buy like the little saddles or like the other little standing things to help them stand on a shelf. I don't have any of that. So all my dolls sit. And when you have your dolls sitting all the time, one of the things that you need to just keep an eye on too is that their booties get dirty or their back of their thighs get dirty because they're sitting on a shelf. And sometimes they kind of scuff around or whatever, and then it's just like, oh no, her booty. So we don't want that to happen. We're just gonna play a little switcheroo game because might as well, right? We're just here. So I'm gonna switch her wig with the other girl's wig. Oh, I actually really like this one. Oh wow, actually this has really changed her personality 110%. Look at her now. She looks like a really cool, like I'm gonna kick your butt type elf girl. I like it. I like this wig on her. But she is also very loose. Again, all of this stuff is maintenance stuff. Like, you just need to, like, update and keep, your dolls in the loop so they don't kind of do this. This is not good. You want them to be, like, strung well so they can maintain their poses. She's just been, like I said, just sitting there. So I kind of just, that's why I think she's gotten away with it for so long, is that she just sits there. So she's not really doing much, but I probably should. I'm going to have like a day. One of my Dolly Talk Tuesdays is just going to be restringing all my dolls. And I'm probably only going to get through like 2 because I am fooling myself into thinking, that I can do it quickly, and I just cannot. I don't think this is going to look good on her. Oh god, there's like a little ponytail in the back. Oh, it doesn't even fit her. Oh, yo, this girl has such a small head. Okay, well, she's not wearing this wig because it doesn't fit her, but that is a journey for another day. Alright, so she is doing okay now. She's doing okay. Those 3 back there I've already worked on. This is the one that I'm like, I'm gonna have to wash or do something special. Oh my gosh. But again, you just have to be really careful with what kinds of clothing you put your dolls in. You don't want to put them in really dark clothing and then like you never check on them. That's not what we want to do. So you just need to make sure you look at them every now and then, especially if they are. A lot of my dolls wear dark clothing. I mean, I'm looking at the color palette that everyone's wearing, and a lot of them do wear the darker clothing. So, just check on them periodically. And again, like I've said before, I mean, if you were amazing, I would say like once a month, just check in. But honestly, like probably every 3, if you are just like, you're just gonna check on it. But yeah, for me, I have definitely gotten really lazy over the years and just YOLO, and so I have not been checking them as much. So I need to get better at that. So I will hopefully work on that and then work on doing it, because nobody wants this. Nobody wants to look at their doll at the bottom and see like there's like 30 ankles. It's like super dirty. Super dirty. Yeah, I can't stress to you guys how it looks really bad on the edges of her feet. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. That's no bueno. All those friends are all restrung over there. I'm shocked though. She's still so like click, 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 click. That's the cool thing about the Hujo dolls, and I really, really, really miss them. I thought they were so cool and innovative and stuff. And like, just take a nap. You're okay. Okay, so what do I need? She needs socks. That's the lesson of today. She needs socks. And then I like this galaxy sweater on her, but maybe I'm gonna change her wig. I bet this wig won't fit the other girl. She got a small head. Oh, doesn't really look good on her though. I don't think it's like a wig for her. It looks too colorful for her. Alright, she is so like bleep. Is it just one? Oh yeah. Oh, look how old school. It's so nice like picking up your dolls every now and then. Like really honestly, it's a thing you should do. She's got no hip swiveling parts. There's absolutely no hip swiveling parts. It's just a thigh. Like literally, it's just the thigh. And then look, it's just, this is where the string goes in. Like that is her leg. It is the most simplistic design like ever. I would get her a saddle. I think she deserves to be standing, honestly. She's just like really pretty and just really soft. I really like her a lot, but like I said, I'm also really nervous because she's white and it's like everything stains with white. I'm gonna get some wigs and honestly I need socks, but I don't even know if I have any. So we need a little wig. Oh, this one will probably fit her. It's kind of like, I don't know if I like it or not. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. It's giving soccer mom vibes / Justin Bieber vibes. I'm not sure if I'm down with this wig, to be honest with you. It fits her, but she looks like she's got to go pick up her kids from soccer. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with soccer moms, but like that's just not her. That's not who she is. She's not a soccer mom. I don't know what else I have, really. I have so much fur wigs. I have a problem with fur wigs. Okay. Hold on, I'm just gonna dump this out. Oh, I did. Oh, someone's wearing it. I was like, I do have this one that's really nice. It's this color, and I think it would look really nice with her skin tone. I also have this purple one that's kind of dark. This one might be. Ooh, it's dark though. Hello, what are we learning about today? Oof, it's gonna stain. Let me catch up with some comments here. Oh my gosh, this actually looks really nice on her. If it weren't for the weather, I'd probably start cleaning and changing some of my dolls, but I don't feel like getting bullied by my SD dolls. That's really funny that you put it that way, and it's so true, because you do, like, you're getting pinched, blood blisters, they're kicking you, they're snapping and headbutting you. Yeah, that is the life of an SD owner, let me tell you. I can't tell where her head is. This is like really tripping me out. Okay, hold on. Okay, this one's kind of nice. I kind of like this one. I think I need to brush it out or style it more. Oh god. She keeps on collapsing here because of the thigh joints. It's like I need to suede her or something. She's just like not having it though. There we go. It's like really in her face. I kind of like this one. I need to play with it more. But I think that one might be one for her to have. Because I don't think I have any other smaller ones. No. Yeah, I really don't. Unless I give her this ugly black fur wig, which I don't think she wants. Alright, so we're just going to put that off to the side. Sorry. Let me check. Same, I had maintenance, a head swap that needs to be done for a 70 centimeter crew, and I'm procrastinating. For a 70 centimeter, I feel you. Yeah, that's a lot to do too. Checks my dolls like once a year if they're lucky. I'm the same way though. It'll be a while, before I start like grabbing them and like checking on them and stuff. It should be a lot more for reals, but I'm just, I just don't have the time sometimes. Just, I can't. CW says, I may have put too much stuff in front of my closet with my dolls in it. I haven't even gotten to try my new crotch stands. Oh, you got the saddles. Those are so cool. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I would love to have saddles for my dolls. I just, haven't gotten around to, like, let me go invest in them and, like, go buy them because they, do cost money, And so the saddles are, like, a really great thing for them because it helps them stand and stuff. So, you should totally go get them out. The saddles are such a cool display piece, like, so your dolls aren't just sitting there. All my dolls are sitting, all of them. They're all sitting with the exception of one because it's like a Hobby Lobby doll stand, so it's that metal one. That's the only one that's standing. So, yeah. The annual doll wellness exam. Yeah, Kaylin, you are absolutely correct. That's exactly what this is. It's like, next. Just pull another one off the shelf. That's exactly what it is. Jacob says, or blank space says, okay, bringing out my Odette having a single thing too. Yay, I'm old school. The thigh, yes, having a single thigh. Yeah. I mean, it's what it was though, and people, were chill with it. I mean, you just gotta do different things sometimes for them, but I mean, that's how it is. I mean, that's how they were. Like, they were just this, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I have another one too that's single jointed that's over there too. And it just, that's what it was. Even her wrists, like, they only move, this is her range of motion, which is actually pretty impressive for single and not having like a ball joint here. It's literally just that's the wrist. That's it. It's just the hand on the cylindrical piece for the arm, for this arm here, forearm part, and that's it. And I mean, that's just what it is, it's what it is. And she just sits, she just chills there, that's what she does. Fan says, my poor dolls took so much sun damage at my last apartment too. I should probably dabble in dyeing, but for now, covered in pastels. Yeah, the wig needs to be styled for sure. 1/4 Canadian says, me moves resin dolls from near my window that they've been sitting on for near like 2 months. I know, and it's such a shame because, like, I want like the window open and I want them just to be here like basking in the sun, but like it's also really not so good for them. It's like good to have them like in a closet, really. Like, I cannot stress. I have blackout curtains in my room. Like, it's dark in here, and that's how they like it. They're vampires. They're little vampires, so it's how they are. Claire says, my dolls sit on my bed. Oh, that's sweet. Even plastic dolls can be affected by the sun. Yeah, 100%. Like, pretty much the sun can ruin so many different things. It really can. So, Kaywin says, I've gone the extra mile and blacked out my window entirely. Oh, see, I wish I could do that. But then I have to get the HOA involved, and it's like, no thanks. I don't want to do that. Yeesh. Let me see. CW says, they were cheap ones. I prefer the big metal ones from Kaiser, but I can't find them for now. That are not super expensive. I haven't got lucky in Goodwill in years. Wow, okay. Dang, I'll have to look at that. Whatever brand you just talked about right now. But yeah, the saddles are really cool. I really want more of them. Fanatier or Sarah says, I have saddle stands for 2 lads who wear the traditional Chinese hanfu. Yeah, that's really cool. That's so cool. Yeah, I want them to be standing. They look cool when they stand, but it's like you have to get that thing, and it's really hard to find them because you can't use the one from like Hobby Lobby, like the standard traditional like little metal with the circle, and it like can open up and close. Like, that will not hold a 1/3 scale size doll. It will not. So, just in case you're wondering, it won't. So yeah. Funny story about a Sailor Mercury I had back in the day. It was constantly in the sun and it turned into Sailor Saturn doll. Pretty wild to see. Oh no. Fanatia says, yeah, she does have the old-fashioned soul doll hands. Yeah, it's literally just that. She's a really cool doll. I really like her, but I'm also just really scared of having her out because I feel like she's so special. Like, I don't even know, is Soul Doll still around? Like, I don't think it is. Is it? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Mikey says, Resin Soul be stringing their dolls with violence. Yeah. Or with just spaghetti noodles, because sometimes they come in super loose, but the Resin Soul dolls do. Kevin says, oh, yeah, I've got a collection of the, I guess they're the saddle stands, the ones they kind of sit on. Amazon has them sometimes, and they're decently adjustable, and they work from 60 centimeter through 70 centimeter-ish. Nice. That's where I was looking for them. I was looking for them on Amazon, because I tend to buy a lot of my stuff on Amazon. And it's like hit or miss. Sometimes you find things there, and then sometimes you don't. And especially for something as niche as our hobby, it's hit or miss. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, so you guys are just talking about, yeah, I got the saddle stands recently for, I think they were $16 for 3 of them on Amazon. Dang, y'all, I need to really be looking at that now. Soul Doll is kicking. Denver Doll started dealing with them, I think. Soul Doll is around. Okay, all right, I don't remember which one it was. I feel like there was another one that's like semi-old that doesn't exist anymore. In this genre or era of dolls. So, yes. I do love them. Yeah. Shoot. Well, I need to grab... I don't think I have... I don't think I have acetone for my doll. Oh, wait, I have this. I'm gonna try this. And I'm gonna try... one of these, and I'm gonna see if this will take it off. So yeah, like I said, you don't, especially if you're ABS dolls, they will melt. So you need to be really careful with what you put on them and how long you put it on there for. So this is actually just a 50% rubbing alcohol. So kind of like what you guys are talking about for hand sanitizer, it's just alcohol also as well. So we are going to try this and see if some of it comes off. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I'm going to cry, and that's going to be how we're just going to end the stream. Just kidding. I want to say, like, I feel like it's getting better, but I don't. It's probably me just, like, thinking it is. Because the problem is that it's like in the little crevice, like, of the little mold. I feel like it's gotten some of it off, really, honestly. Again, I mean, I could be just, like, wishful thinking. We'll compare the feet here in just a second. But, yeah, it's going to be pretty tough getting it out of that line. Because it's like the casting or molding line, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. So I am going to show you guys here in a bit. Usually I usually dip it in the Magic Clean Eraser. And then we kind of see if that helps too. But I'll try this first, just wiping it. Okay, and I'm gonna put this down somewhere. My hands are weird. I don't know, guys. I really don't know if that's really any different or not. So it's this foot. This one. This one had the rubbing alcohol on it. I mean, kind of, like, a little bit. It, like, lightened it. You can tell by the sideline, like how I said, like, it's unfortunate that it's gotten, it took off some of the stuff on the foot. Do you see how it's, like, black? Like, the line is black because of the shoes she was wearing. And that's a tragedy. I like how, yeah, welcome to my stream where my camera doesn't focus half the time. I don't know. But you do see, I mean, you can, this is so dark. This is dark enough that you can actually see the line as pronounced because of the staining. Honestly, I think it's going to have to come down to like a strong, even using something stronger. And then like going crazy with the magic clean eraser. The side of the ankle looks better. I will tell you that. The side of the ankle looks a lot better though. So the top one is the, oh my God, it did it. The top one is the one I cleaned with the rubbing alcohol, and the bottom one, you can see it crusty at the bottom of that ankle there. It's still like dark. The bottom one has not been cleaned. So top clean, bottom not cleaned. Do you see it there? Yeah. So I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right? So if this would have solved all my problems, then I would have been happy as a clam, and then we would have moved on with life. But again, it's going to take, especially if it's already stained, like if your doll is already stained, it's going to take a couple of different things probably to get it clear. Worst of worsts would probably be like sanding, probably just lightly sanding it. I have sanded her because when she came in, oh, sorry guys, it's the magic clean eraser. I'm telling you, the little particles, like once I do that work, like it's in the air. I should be wearing the mask. But this isn't a magic cleaner, this is sponge. But yeah, it's what it is, guys. You just have to work at it, okay? But yeah, I did have to, because when she came in, she had like, because they're made out of ABS, like the casting process for them, that's why you see so many lines, like the line here. If I were to take her stuff off again, you would see some of it by like her thigh. There was like dimples, like of imperfections of where like bubbles or maybe like where the pins were, where they cut them, were on the doll, and they were still kind of rough. So like that's one right there, and I had to sand it down. But yeah, I think she's gonna need a little bit more TLC to get some of the staining out for sure. But got her head. But I'm glad that most of it came off though. So we'll just have to do something else. And again, usually, generally, when you do this, like whenever you put on like rubbing alcohol or anything like that, it does dry pretty fast. But I would still recommend, probably since she has a face up and everything, and I don't want to take her apart because the Hujo dolls are so much fun to take apart. I say that sarcastically. You would probably need to go over them with like a damp cloth, like probably a little bit of soap, a little bit of water. So that way that rubbing alcohol or whatever it is you choose to clean them off with doesn't stick on them and leave anything like residue or whatever on them. But yeah, I did both of them, but it still looks, she still looks like, yeah, it's all crusty on the edge. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm gonna be able to do is probably like, because it's pretty deep on there, especially the ankle part there. There we go. Oh wow, it did it. Yeah, probably have to sand, do a little bit of sanding. Yeesh, that is the fun of the different kinds of dolls, huh? So yeah, that's ABS in a nutshell. Really good, very durable, doesn't really yellow as quickly or as much as my other dolls do. But if something gets on it or something happens to it, it's pretty permanent. It's pretty hard to reverse. Everyone else is pretty easy to fix, so that's what it was. So la 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 la. Let me see. You guys, me and Immortality of Soul only think that curbed me was shipping from South Korea lately. Yeah, I haven't, like, shipping, I haven't seen recently what it is. Like, do y'all know, like, what are the recent shipping costs for a doll? I'm curious to know, because I haven't purchased one in like a bajillion years, and I guess it really varied if you were buying it directly from company or if you were buying it from a distributor. Obviously, buying it straight from company, you probably pay more for shipping. Distributor, I remember it would be like 20 something, maybe like $20 for shipping, to ship the box. I don't know what it is now, if it's changed, but you know, for funsies, if any of you guys know, let me know. I'm curious to see what that is. So let me think, what else do I need to tell you before I finish today? So yeah, really, that's all I can say. Like, as far as maintenance go, just kind of take a look at them. The typical things that you have to maintain on a BJD would be making sure that they are not stained, checking on the strings, making sure the strings are in good condition, really, I mean, those are like the big meat of the care for them. Like, is really honestly just making sure that they're clean and strung, really, and then you'll have a doll that will last you for a while. A lot of my dolls are, you know, they're reaching their like 14-15 year mark of me owning them, and I feel like they're all still in really good condition. But again, you just have to like really just take care of them, like make sure that you do the little maintenance stuff here and there, just to make sure that they're okay. So yeah, anyway, if you guys think of anything else, if you guys remember any cool things that you do for doll maintenance, or tips that you have, feel free to share it in the comments there or in chat. I would love to hear from you all. Other just random stuff. School is about to start for me, so I'm gonna still try to maintain doing the Dolly Talk Tuesdays. Cannot guarantee what state I will be in. As you can see, I already look kind of like I've had a day. And there is no kids today, so I mean, I can only imagine what next Tuesday is gonna look like for me. So, you know, I'm going to you know, pass on my good vibes to my fellow educators out there, fellow teachers that are out there that are also teaching. You're back to school. I feel you. I'm right here with you. Okay. And to the rest of you guys, you know, I hope you guys have a wonderful, fabulous, fantastic week. Because yeah, we're here in August. It's soon going to be September. We're so excited. And yeah, that's where we are. Bloody exhausted. I'm sorry, Sarah. I hear you. Doreen says, I was looking but wanted to jump in to say that Legend Doll currently has free shipping for orders over $160. Oh, well, see, that's nice. I'm glad that some of the companies, like the direct companies, offer like specials like for it, because I feel like the shipping can really like sneak up on you. It could be like $40 or something like that. I feel that's what I remember it being. So I don't know. Anyway, as always, I hope you guys have a Dolly-tastic day. And I will hopefully see you guys next Tuesday if I am not super duper tired. So we will see. But yes, as always, have a Dolly-tastic day, and I will see you guys in another video soon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, bye.